Today you're about to see something that could completely change how we think about homes, money, and freedom. The world has just witnessed the arrival of a revolutionary tiny home camper, compact, stunning, and unbelievably affordable. A full-featured, solar-powered, electric home on wheels that's shaking the entire industry. And the craziest part, its price, just $3,000 for everything. Yes, a complete smart home that moves, for less than what some people spend on a phone. Let's begin with what makes this camper so special. At first glance, it looks like a small futuristic pod, sleek, aerodynamic, and minimal. But step inside, and your perception changes instantly. You're greeted by a perfectly designed wooden interior, cozy, warm, and intelligently structured. A convertible sofa turns into a bed, a hidden kitchen folds out like magic. And smart storage panels make even a small space feel limitless. Every inch of this design speaks innovation, not luxury, because luxury here is simplicity done right. You'll find modern LED lighting, a mini workspace that folds into the wall, a solar charging setup, and enough storage to live fully off-grid for weeks. It's designed for real independence, for people who believe life is not about paying bills but living dreams. The company behind this project claims it's not just a camper. It's a symbol, a move toward financial and environmental freedom. Think about it, a place you can live in, travel in, work in, and take anywhere. A home that doesn't tie you down but lifts you up. Would you ever trade your regular home for something like this? Type yes or no in the comments, because we really want to know what you think. Now let's get into the build. The frame is made of ultra-light aluminum alloy, the same kind used in aircraft structures, meaning it's strong, weather-resistant, and built to last decades. The insulation technology keeps it cool in the heat and warm in the cold. You can park it anywhere, charge it with sunlight, and the advanced electric motor can take you up to 180 kilometers on a single charge. Imagine that, your home and your ride in one. Inside, every part serves more than one purpose. The walls have built-in compartments for tools and tech gear. The floor hides a battery panel, and the ceiling integrates a ventilation system that filters the air naturally. It's built for digital nomads, solo travelers, or anyone who's ever dreamed of living free. No rent, no stress, no boundaries, but let's talk numbers. How did they make something this advanced for only $3,000? Here's how. They cut out traditional production costs. No dealers, no showrooms, no middlemen. Every camper is modular and built in sections, allowing mass production with less material and zero waste. Velvet Motors calls it engineering with purpose. People are shocked, and honestly, so are we. Because when you compare it to any modern camper van or smart home setup, you realize this tiny home is 10 times cheaper, and still looks futuristic enough to belong in a sci-fi movie. Would you believe that something like this could really work for you? Could you see yourself living in a tiny home like this? Or is it too small for your comfort? Tell us in the comments, we're reading every single reply. Now let's talk durability. Its anti-rust coating, waterproof walls, and shock-resistant chassis mean it can survive in deserts, rain, snow, or rocky hills. This isn't just for city life, it's for adventure, for exploration, for the ones who want to see the world on their own terms. The roof panels tilt automatically toward the sun for maximum solar charge. And the onboard system tracks energy use to keep you efficient 24/7. This camper was clearly made by people who wanted to create freedom, not just a vehicle. Even the interior materials are smart. Eco-friendly wood, recycled metals, and low-energy LEDs. It's completely sustainable. Zero emission, zero fuel, zero limits. Velvet Motors has officially called it the people's home. And honestly, that name fits perfectly. Because this design isn't built for billionaires. It's built for dreamers, innovators, and hardworking people who just want a piece of independence without breaking the bank. In the tech world, everyone's talking about this innovation. From YouTube creators to auto engineers, they're calling it the future of living. Some say this could be the end of traditional housing. Others call it a freedom capsule, a new way of living where you control where your home goes, not the other way around. Let's pause for a second. If you could own a home like this, one that costs less than a month's salary for many people, requires no rent, no mortgage, and runs on the sun. Would you do it? Think about it, because in a few years, this might not just be an idea, it might be the standard way to live. Velvet Motors has already received global attention. News outlets are calling it a breakthrough in affordable innovation. Early users have shared videos of their setups, turning small spaces into dream homes with personal touches. Plants, shelves, laptops, art, all fitting beautifully inside this tiny structure. The feedback, overwhelmingly positive. People are saying, "It's more comfortable than my old apartment." Now let's go a bit deeper. The company claims the battery inside the camper has a life cycle of 12 years. That means over a decade of free travel. No gas, no pollution, and no noise. There's even an emergency mode where the solar panels can power external devices, like another car or a small house, in case of blackout. In short, this isn't just a home, it's a power source. And here's a question for you. If you had the chance to own this camper for $3,000, would you choose it over a regular apartment? We'd love to hear your thoughts below. Because let's be honest, the world is changing, and those who adapt first always live ahead of time. This tiny home camper represents more than technology. It represents hope, creativity, and freedom. The hope to live better, the creativity to think smaller but smarter, and the freedom to move anywhere without asking permission. So when you see this camper rolling down the road, remember, this is not a dream anymore. It's real, it's here, and it's built for people like you. Velvet Motors will keep bringing you innovations that redefine how we live, move, and dream. If this camper inspired you, share your opinion. Because the future belongs to those who believe in new beginnings. So, what do you think? Is this the ultimate future of home living? Could you see yourself inside this tiny electric camper, traveling the world with everything you own in one beautiful space? Comment your thoughts below, and don't forget, the next revolution might be smaller than you ever imagined. This is Velvet Motors, where ideas move, dreams travel, and innovation never stops.